Today we're going to be playing some Minecraft Survival. So, what we're basically going to want to do is um, fill in the floor for the next, or fill in the roof for this one, and the floor for the next floor. Okay, so let's start by putting in the roof. I think we're going to want to put the roof about this level. We're using slabs to conserve wood. So right along this height, right here, I think is good. The floor will be on the next block up, I believe. I believe that'll work very well for what we have in mind. My throat's kind of bothering me a little bit, but it's fine. We can keep going. So we're just going to quickly fill in as much as we can and get rid of this wood that we have in storage, all this dark oak. I mean, I like the wood, but we have a lot of it. So we have some more that we can use. Quite a bit more, actually. So ooh, there's still more. Okay, let's get the planks done, or the slabs done first. And hopefully it'll be enough to cover the whole roof as is, or at least a very big portion of it. So let's just kind of get that going up. We can we need to put a ladder thing in so we can climb up to the next level. Okay, so I'm thinking that we can put a ladder right here. Okay. So do we have any sticks? We have 3 sticks here. We got some wood. And we got some more planks. Let's make some sticks and some ladders. And some sticks and some ladders. Sticks and ladders. There we go. Let's put the ladders in our hotbar. So the floor is going to be here. So we're going to need a ladder that goes all the way up here. This is where we're standing right now is not going to be here. It's going to be different. So there, we're going to need that. We can make some slabs for our woodenness. They're right here. And that's probably, no, we're gonna definitely need more slabs. But there we go, and then we can put the floor on top of it. That's gonna cover up any little places where there might have been a little thing. So let's quickly grab, let's just make 18 for now. We can make more in just a minute. Let's just do this for now though. Okay, so you kinda blundered there. And by you I mean me. So let's kinda just get this going. Maybe make 24. 24 sounds good. I feel like 24 is enough to cover this ceiling area. And if it's not, then we can always make more. Oh, we are 1 shy. That is so sad. So what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is looking really nice. I'm liking the way this looks. Do we have any torches, though, is the question. Because if we have torches, we can light up this house a lot more easily. So what I'm going to quickly do is just make... I wish I could just make 1 slab instead of having to make 6 at once. Because now I have 5 extra slabs. Okay, so that has 61, 61, 59, and 60. So let's take 1 out of you. Oh, no, that is not what we meant to do. And 1 out of you. And then one of these is going to go here. And then the other one we can make into torches. With that extra stick that we have. I feel like 4 torches could be enough to light up the house. Maybe like there and there and there. And then we can put one. Let's put on the crafting table. Ooh. Crouch. There we go. There we go. That's pretty well lit up. So now we're gonna go up to the next floor. And for this next floor, I think we're gonna use the oak wood for the floors. So we're gonna put some of this back here. Do we have any more oak wood? No, we do not. It is fine. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, so let's just put all the oak wood in our hotbar so we can do this. So this should not be too bad because of the way we designed it. It should be fairly easy to get all the stuff in here. The trouble is getting out. Oh wait, we have that exit there. So we're actually pretty fine. So now there's going to be a tiny little gap right here. It's not going to be doing anything. It's not even really going to be that noticeable. It's actually not going to be noticeable unless you're where I am right now and no one can possibly get there. Or you're breaking the roof or ceiling. Or floor. The roof or floor. You know? And don't do that. Don't break a man's floor. Okay, so let's get 40 more, and that should be fine. Oop. Let's get all of this going, and we should be good for finishing up this house. Okay. So this is not bad. We need to grab some spruce wood real quick. Let's just grab the spruce wood. I think it's all in here. Indeed it is. We got that, and even that. There we go. We got enough spruce wood. Okay, so let's finish that. We have 2 oak logs. There we go. Make one into that so that we can fill in this floor. And we have exactly enough. That is fantastic. The second floor is ready for the walls. Yeah, so let's start doing that. So let's just check to see how exactly I did it. Okay, I just kind of put in walls and popped. I can break out holes for windows in just a minute, in a little bit. Yep. So while we're doing this, and next episode we're probably going to go mining, so we can get the carrots growing. Because when the carrots grow, we have a lot more food available, so that we can, you know, go mining and stuff a lot more easily with a lot more food, and we can have a lot more food just stored at the house as well. So we're just going to kind of get this going. Maybe make a stack of this, maybe a bit more. Let's do a stack and a half. I feel like a stack and a half is good, and it works for this. So let's just put one layer around. I believe I made the roof 3 high. 1, 2, 3. Indeed I did. So we're going to go up 3 blocks, I believe, maybe 4. And then we're going to have to end up doing the roof at a later date. I think we're going to use birch, maybe not birchwood, cobblestone and something. Cobblestone is going to be a very important part of this roof. Whoop. Don't worry about the windows right now. We are going to be popping those out later and putting in some glass panes when we get those. Yeah. Indeed. So as soon as we finish up that. We're gonna head on downstairs. Maybe take a little sleep. Get this night out of the way. So we don't have mobs spawning all up in our business. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna quickly continue with this by extending that along this way. Let's see how far we can get with these 18. Oop. Okay. Okay, so we can get all the way down here, maybe even to there. So let's get some more wood. Let's make another stack. There we go, that's just one stack of wood. A stack and a half got us really far. We're just going to leave that because we're probably going to end up putting another layer on so that we can do the roof next. Yep. So yeah, I'm really liking the way this house is turning out. What we're going to be doing next episode is we're going to start making our strip mine. Because, as you can probably tell, our caving has not been going great. We've had pretty trash luck when it comes to that. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly do this now since we're here. We do not need you. There we go. Pop that there. We can probably get to the end of this. And around the corner. Not too far around the corner, but enough. Yep, there we go. We just made it around this corner with what we had. So this is spruce indeed. So let's just make sure that we can get to this side. Around this corner? Nope. Okay. We're just gonna make 20. I feel like 20 is enough to get us all the way across. We might even have some extra. Indeed, we have 4 more, so that's enough to almost fill in this gap. Save for 2 blocks, and then we're also gonna have to punch out windows soon. So there we go. So this part of the building is done. The second floor walls are looking fantastic, if I do say so myself. So what we're gonna want to do is, yeah, I mean that's pretty much all we really have to do, but I'm thinking that we should start punching out windows, and then we can end the episode after we punch out where we're going to want the windows to be. So I'm thinking 1 there and 1 there, 2 of them on this side. Over here, probably the same kind of window pattern we have on this floor, so 1 window in the middle on each side. Here we can make bigger windows because I'm thinking like this, except 1 block taller, because we don't have to deal with the front door here. Here, we're going to definitely change up the window style here. Make it more, I don't know, less bowed. And here we're definitely going to have to add a lot more windows. So let's go up and do that now. So on, let's go to this floor. We have to, we're just going to copy the same thing right here. So it's 1 in. Okay, so it's 1 in from this side on face height. There we go. And then over here, probably 1 in as well, but we're just going to check to make sure we got it. It's 1 in as well. There we go. Like so. There we go. Here we can have fairly big windows. It's like 1 here, like that, and 1 like this, like that. Over here, we're going to fix this wall in just a minute. Right here, though, we can have kind of the same kind of thing that we're having over there. Maybe do one of these. We might be able to fit 3 of these here. We accidentally broke that block, so we're going to fix that. Here, in the middle, I'm thinking we can just kind of... We can make a 1 by 2 window right there. Yeah, it looks nice. So now we're going to check... this side, we're going to fix the windows in just a minute. And this side... Let's make this area pretty windowy. I'm thinking there, and then 2 in on this side. So here, we're going to do a 2 by 2. Then we have a kind of middle section here. We could do let's just do more 2 by 2 windows. We can fit 2 more of those in at ideal spacings. And yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking how that looks. From inside anyway. We should go outside and look at it just to make sure that it looks good. So let's go out and do that, and then we can end the episode right off there. But first, before we end the episode, we're gonna have to harvest carrots. I do like the way that looks. That looks good. It looks very nice. Let's eat a steak. I like the way this looks. It looks very symmetrical and it looks nice. And then over here, I like the way that this looks as well because it looks like that. Okay. I definitely like the way this is looking on the outside. And I do enjoy the way it looks on the inside. So there we go. Next we gotta do this. I'm thinking just some windows across the top, kind of like we did on this side wall upstairs. But we can put those in later. I'm liking that, so like maybe into window. I don't know if it'll fit. Let's try it. Let's see how many we can do. We can do a window. The window would be here. So if there was this break, there's a 1 block break, it'd be there. And we can do a 3 by 2. That works. I like this idea quite a bit, actually. So if we do this, we can put the final window right here. And there we go. We have all the windows done. We're going to need to make a scaffolding area, way to get up, so that we can start working on the roof. I'm liking the way this building's looking. I think it's turning out very well. And before we end the episode, now we can mine carrots in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been James Plays, and I will see you guys in the next episode.